Yo, what's up? I'm gonna pick some fights for UFC Orlando, okay? MMA Guru is wrong about this card, and I'm gonna tell you why, okay? I'm pretty good at picking fights, yeah? Okay? I actually predicted that Derek Lewis would shit his pants before this fight and get cancelled. Um, this is a good card, bro. Really enjoyed that. UFC 281, I picked Pereira, no joke. Okay? I picked Whaley, I picked Poirier, I picked Frankie Edgar. Uh, Yeah, I picked Dan Hooker. I didn't realize that he was fighting a fucking girl, but not so good. We straight. Picked Moicano. I picked Dominic Reyes. I gotta be honest. I did pick Dominic Reyes. You can find me in the comment section of a Guru video saying that Dominic Reyes is gonna win. But Ryan Span's a douche. Like he's a dick. So I don't want to pick him. Aaron Blanchard. Well in lad. I got a fucking smash lad. Petrosky. Yeah, pick that. My point being, what the fuck? I was gonna say, what the fuck? Bruh, alright, let me pick this Orlando card. So we got one, two more cards, three more cards this year. Alright, sweet. Let's talk about Orlando, okay? Let's stop getting distracted. Okay. First fight. Yasmin Jaragui. 23, I'm gonna pick this chick. Yasmin's gonna win by decision or early finish. Okay, this fight. Francis Marshall. Featherweight. You can never pick against featherweights. I'm gonna pick Francis Marshall to win. I don't care about any of these fights, I'm gonna be honest. Levy. Let's go Levy. So we'll go Yasmin, Marshall, Levy. Now this is a fight I've been waiting to talk about, bro. This is a fight I'm excited to see. I'm really excited to watch the skill level in this fight. You know what I'm saying? This is a fight that I'm gonna be glued to the screen. Very excited to watch for one reason, two reasons in particular, and that is the grappling of these two ladies. Okay, the separate wrestling abilities of these two ladies. That's what I'm gonna be interested to watch in this fight, and I'm gonna be looking very closely at the screen to see the intricacies of the grappling of these two young ladies. Okay, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Cortez by very controversial decision. I can just see that. Can you just see that happening? I'm gonna pick Cortez by controversial decision. Please remember that. Okay. Darren Elkins, Jonathan Pierce. This guy's on like a winning streak. I seem to recall. I don't really know this dude. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen him. Darren Elkins. He's 50-50. I'm gonna pick Jonathan Pierce. I'm gonna pick Mark Jacasey by wrestling. Another close decision I think will happen in this fight, but I'm gonna pick Mark Jacasey, and Michael Johnson will be robbed once again. I'm gonna pick Clay Guida to win this fight. Scott Holtzman's just not that good. Pretty simple decision here. Okay, we move on to the women's choice. All right, I'm not trying to copy that man, bro. All right, Angela Hill, Emily Ducote. She doesn't have a reach advantage. I don't know much about this chick, but this seems like a good piss break. I'm gonna pick Angela Hill. And in the main event, Phil Rowe, Nico Price. I'm gonna pick Nico Price to win this fight. Okay, maybe a tough choice. These prelims, like I could be very wrong or I could be very right. You know what I mean? I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest. I will be watching all these fights, but I'm not that invested in any of these guys where I like care and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna win, she's gonna win. You know what I mean? Main card. I'm gonna pick. Oh, this is a good first fight. Eric Anders, Kyle Dorkus. Kyle Dorkus is coming off a knockout loss. I just think he's not that good. Like he's not as good as everyone thinks he is. And that's a bad loss. His last one, he got knocked the fuck out. Eric Anders, I don't remember his last fight. I seem to remember him having that incredible trilogy with Darren Stewart of getting DQ'd back and forth. So I'm going to pick Eric Anders to win this fight. I think he'll be losing technically, and then he'll just catch Kyle Dorkus and put him out again. Heavyweight fight. Tai Tuivasa, Sergey Pavlovich. Pavlovich is coming off like a kind of iffy stoppage against Derek Lewis, but I think he was going to win that fight anyways. Tai Tuivasa is coming off a great fight. A bit too early back, I think. I don't want Tai Tuivasa to lose. I fucking love Tuivasa, okay? Obviously. Right? But I can see Sergey Pavlovich winning this fight. But at the same time, like, I can see Tai Tuivasa just being like, you know what I mean? Like, Tai Tuivasa has all the potential to win this fight and make everyone look stupid for calling him out on taking this fight so early, back after the Paris fight. And this guy, he's a beast, bro. Like, Tai Tuivasa, he's an islander, bro. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, he's gonna get hurt. Okay, whatever. He's probably been fighting like this his whole career, where he'll get finished or something, he'll come back straight away, knock somebody out. Like, he just has the power to neutralize losing streak. So he's younger. He's gonna be quicker than Pavlovich, I think, but Pavlovich is like so much longer. Like, Pavlovich, I think his boxing is gonna be really bad, but Tai Tuivasa's leg kicks will be there. I think his leg kicks will be very, very present again compared to the Gane fight. And I want Tai Tuivasa to win. I can't really pick this fight, I'm going to be honest. I think Sergey Pavlovich is going to win, but I want Tuivasa to win really badly, and I think Tuivasa has a chance to win. Moving on. Flyweight bout. Nicolau Schnell. Everybody loves Matt Schnell, right? After that last fight, everybody loves him. He's got a reach advantage in this fight. He's a bit older. My only concern is that he won his last fight by just surviving, getting finished like 4 or 5 times. Realistically, there's referees that would have stopped that fight for him losing that fight, and it would have been a completely different narrative where, oh my god, Matt Schnell needs to retire, blah, 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 he needs to jump way down the rankings, you know what I mean? That's like 3 losses in a row, I think, would have been if he'd lost that fight. Because he lost to Royval right before. He just came out guns blazing, and I'm worried that he will come out guns blazing in this one and get caught again, because he's living this whole life of I'm the danger, you know what I mean? Like, he's just, everyone loves him after his last fight. He's feeling invincible, like he survived that fight. He's like, this guy doesn't have the power to put me out. Like, Sumidaji was like a knockout kind of guy, right? I seem to remember when he came in the UFC, he was a knockout guy. So I can see him getting caught here and losing this fight by submission. It's very, very possible. It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. Let's keep the fucking Matt Schnell train rolling though. I'm gonna pick Schnell, but again, remember what I said. He may get caught and submitted. Okay. Co-main event. I'm sure this won't be the co-main event. Maybe it will be. RDA Brian Barbarena. This is a good fight. I think RDA wins this pretty handedly with his wrestling. I think it's a bit similar to the Moicano fight. He kind of just has his way with Barbarena, takes him down whenever he gets caught. And Barbarena's not that good, I don't think, at welterweight. I think he's a very fun fighter. You know, he did really good against Vicente Luque. He's fought Colby Covington, you know. But I just think RDA is going to be not in the mood to get knocked out and finished. I think with a crowd as well, RDA usually performs very well. Brian Barberena is going to be... This is one of the biggest fights he's ever had. And I think this is just another fight to him. This is a layup for him. So I think RDA usually handles those very well. You know, he takes those comeback fights very well, where it's a drop down in competition and you worry, you're like, okay, we're going to see what level he's still at. He usually handles those very well. So I'm pretty confident in picking RDA by submission, late submission, or 30-27 decision, maybe a 30-26 if round 3 starts to really go his way. But I'm going to just say RDA by submission or 30-27 decision. Now, we're in the main event, boys. Okay, this is where the MMA Guru is wrong, okay? I hate to say it. He's picked Kevin Holland to win by knockout, I believe. And I can see where he's coming from, okay? Stephen Thompson's chin has always been a bit sus since the Woodley days, okay? I'll be the first to admit it. He's 39 years old. He's coming off a loss. He's coming off a just complete grappling destruction at the hands of Bilal Muhammad. You know, Bilal Muhammad's very good at destroying people on the ground, you know what I mean? I was going to say make a joke there, but I'm not that type of guy, you know what I mean? Like, That's not my brand, okay? I'm not gonna make those stupid jokes that people make, okay? Listen, the point is, okay, Stephen Thompson is the underdog in this fight, and I think that is fucking crazy. Stephen Thompson has only lost to the best, okay? Granted, the Anthony Pettis loss looks really bad now. However, that was a bit of a fluke. I think you have to admit that was a bit fluky. Like, obviously, he was getting his leg chopped up, but Stephen Thompson being knocked out by Anthony Pettis and not by Tyron Woodley, Vicente Luque, you know, Darren Till, all these guys, kind of shows me that he took that fight a bit like less seriously than he's taken. Like the way he fought Vicente Luque the same year, just shows what happens when Stephen Thompson is like, okay, I'm here to fight. I'm here to win this fight. And I think Kevin Holland is very willing to take the losing role in the fight. There's a lot of fighters who, when they're losing a fight, if it's not going bad for them, they can like accept it. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of accept it. I've been there. You know, when you're losing a fight and you can kind of go, well, I'm not getting knocked out. I'm not getting hurt here. It's just like a point fighting type thing. Oh well, I lost. Whatever. You know, having fun, trying to make it a fun fight. At least when you're losing, I think Kevin Holland is very willing to be that guy in fights. We haven't seen Stephen Thompson kind of on the losing end of a decision trying to come back. We have seen Kevin Holland in fights where he's just losing a decision and he doesn't make a change whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Now, he does have the wrestling to take down Thompson if he's losing. But I think Stephen Thompson is going to be very, very focused on not being taken down. You know, obvious, common sense. But I'm saying, coming off the losses that he's had recently, Gilbert Burns, you know, who else? Bilal, right? He got taken down pretty easily. So I can see a world where people think that Kevin Holland's going to take him down if he's losing. However, I don't know if Kevin Holland is going to be able to go, okay, my coach just told me in round 3, okay, I need to get a takedown. I need to win this round. He'll be right. I tagged him a little bit, but I lost the round. You know, or it's a close round and he thinks he won, but he didn't, right? And I can see him finding urgency late, but maybe too late. So I'm going to pick, very controversially, I think, because he's an underdog, I'm going to pick Stephen Thompson by 48-47 decision or by a split decision. And I think he has almost flashes of like a Jeff Neal-esque performance against Kevin Holland because he beat Jeff Neal pretty badly. And I think people seem to brush over that fact. Because I picked Jeff Neal to beat him when that fight was made. I thought, fuck, this is the end of Wonderboy. And he made Jeff Neal look stupid. And he made me look stupid for picking against him. And I think Kevin Holland is a bit like Adesanya in the way that if he's losing, he will not change his game plan to the wrestling. Because he's not a wrestler. He's a striker, okay? And he takes, like, his game, his grappling comes a lot from tagging you on the feet, locking up your neck, pulling you to the ground. Maybe it's like a front headlock, kind of snap down city type thing. That's when he brings it to the ground. So yeah, I think Stephen Thompson is just going to get ahead early, and Kevin Holland's going to be willing to play the game of like losing to Stephen Thompson on the feet and going, oh, I almost got you, oh, I slapped you, oh, I did a jumping punch and didn't hit you. You know what I mean? And then round 4 and 5, he goes, oh shit, okay, I'm losing, and his coaches are like, dude, you need to win this fight, bro. The UFC is throwing you such a bone here. So I do agree with Guru on that fact, but I'm going to say he's wrong about picking Kevin Holland. I'm going to say Stephen Thompson wins this 48-47 split decision. All right, those are my picks. Lock it in. Remember, Thompson, RDA, whoever I picked here. Pavlovich, I think. Eric Anders, okay? Remember the name. Eric Anders, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go watch this video now, okay? See you, bro.
What's up, guys? Derek, moreplates.com.